Hey guys, believe it or not, I am in North Carolina. I don't remember having this much snow since I've been in North Carolina in a long time. It's funny because we just got back, well not just got back, recently got back from the break going back home to Iowa. That's where my dad and stepmom and little brother and sister and her husband live, and saw my grandma. That was real fun. Since it is the first week of January, I'm not gonna go ahead and make a Christmas video, but I am gonna show a little bit of that trip. First thing we did was flew direct from Charlotte to Des Moines, Iowa, which was very nice. You may have guessed it, we're traveling for Christmas. Here's Cooper.
No.
We're waiting on the girls, and then we're gonna go get our bags. We're in Iowa, just landed. I believe my dad is picking us up, and I believe my sister. And then we're gonna ride back to my dad's house. A little bit of a drive up there, but not too bad. What?
Why are you talking to your camera? You're talking.
I don't know, it's just something I do now.
Filming going on, are we?
This is my dad, and we're on the way to his house.
Oh God,
He doesn't.
How are you? Good, and you?
Good. We're gonna be on that video thing.
I was gonna say.
My dad came and picked us up from Des Moines. That was really nice. We didn't have to rent a car. So then we stayed at his house for the whole week, had our Christmases, and then my little brother Nicholas took me out to see the family farm that I actually grew up on, which was quite different. I knew it had been changing over the years. It's been like 13 years since I lived in Iowa, so obviously a lot's different. It was a functioning farm when I lived there. It's not anymore. A lot of stuff's been sold off, but my dad and little brother still use the buildings for storage and working on stuff. So I got a little tour of that. Right now, me and my brother Nicholas here are headed out to the farm where I grew up, and then I think we're gonna check out the grain mill where our dad works, and then check out a couple of his cars. So we're gonna be taking a little tour of Iowa right now. So it's Monday in our Iowa trip here. This is the farm I grew up on. It's definitely different now than when I lived here. There's quite a few less buildings. My grandpa actually sold the front of the farm where the house is before he died. A lot of the bins have been sold off. The hog buildings are no longer in use because pretty much hog farming is a lot different now than it used to be. But yeah, let's take a look around. Wow, it is super windy. This is Nicholas's go-kart now, but it was actually sold from us when I raced, and they rebought it. It is a Magnum. I don't really remember what year it is. You know what year it is?
70s something probably.
Huh?
Isn't it probably in the 70s or 80s?
70s?
I don't
How
know.
old do you think I am?
Oh yeah, you're okay. Yeah, never mind.
This was the bench that I learned to weld on. It was actually a usable workbench though, and not all this stuff. A lot of that metal was there. That was what I used. That was what I used to weld together. And this is the welder that I learned to MIG weld on. That was a hole I shot in the roof. Right there. I shot that with a rifle when I was a little kid. So this is completely different than when I lived here. Where all this was, there was bins, there was another bin over there, there was 3 more bins over here. There was definitely not a stockpile of cars. The junk pile was still here. We're gonna go and try and look at the house that I grew up in. We're technically on somebody else's land right now because my grandpa sold the farm, or the front half of the farm before he died. That's it right there. This was the front circle drive. That barn shed over there was where my dad's modified was. There was a huge farmhouse right here that got torn down. Right here was where the barn was. All right, our next stop on Tour of the Iowa is where Dad works, and that is where all this grain from all these fields ends up at a place like this.
This is where they
Sure, all the old
I'm not sure if you could hear anything inside the elevator on our little tour there because it was so loud. I probably should have adjusted my microphone so you could hear it. But now we're on our way to check out the rest of Dad's collection. And then we're gonna head back home. This trailer my dad built, he bought a camper and tore the frame off of it and made an enclosed trailer.
My hauler's not quite as fancy as yours.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Went with carpet.
Yeah, I found a piece of carpet.
Headed back to Grundy to my dad's, and that's it for the tour of where I grew up, sort of.